What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. I wanted to talk about how it requires sacrifice in order to improve and change your financial situation. And I thought about this because I was talking with a friend, and me and him was talking about how sometimes people expect change but don't want to change anything. They don't want to have to give up anything in order to be able to change and to make improvement. And the truth is, in order to improve in anything in life, to change any situation in your life, then you have to be able to change something. You have to be able to sacrifice something in order to be able to get over the hump in that situation and be able to improve for the better. And the same thing relates to our money. In order to change our financial situation, we have to be able to do something different, and we have to be able to sacrifice something. Think about debt. I think about as I paid off debt, I had to sacrifice something. I had to sacrifice that money I was using to pay off that debt. I had to sacrifice to be able to sacrifice using that money to be able to, go spend somewhere, to go buy something, and take that money instead and go pay off some debt. That's a sacrifice that I had to make. And that's a sacrifice that we have to make in order to be able to improve, because we're taught nowadays to be able to, live now and be able to, enjoy now. Now, the truth is you can enjoy life now, but it doesn't mean that you can just go do what you want and be able to, spend the way you want to if you're trying to climb your way out of a hole, essentially. You have to be able to sacrifice the short term versus the long term. And look at it this way. I look at it this way. You have to look at the opportunity cost of your money. If you have some money and you have some debt and you have maybe a trip that you want to go that's not needed, which one is more important? Is it more wise to be able to pay off that debt that you need to pay, or is it more wise to be able to use that money to go on that trip? And the answer I would say is probably be more wise to be able to pay off that debt. And that's sometimes people can't make that trade-off, and they do maybe not a good job of just analyzing their money and analyzing what they need to do that's most important, that's going to take their financial situation to the next level. And you can't just look at people, because sometimes you look at people's situation, they may have this car, this house, and this whatever, but it doesn't mean that they're doing well financially. Because I was looking at something, and it was about like a couple, and on the outside they look good. On the outside, everything looks pretty good. They had 2 nice cars, they had pets, they had a nice big house, had this and that on the outside, just looking at their stuff. But then on the inside of their situation, it was a mess. They were $60,000 in credit card debt. They were upside down on their cars and so. So you can't just look at a person's on the outside and just say and see that, hey, this person is doing well, because you don't know. So we have to not get caught up in things of the world and take our financial situation serious. And it's going to take sacrifice. It's going to be able to take you kind of buckling down maybe a year, maybe a couple years, possibly. You don't know. And it doesn't mean that you can't do this and have fun, but you're going to have to plan for those purchases. Plan for that so-and-so, what you're trying to do, instead of just, being spontaneous. And it's going to take having a plan. It's going to take sticking to it. And it's going to take you understanding that sacrifice and knowing that, hey, I have to sacrifice in order to be able to, get out from this mess. And then once I do that, that's how I can be able to start living more freely and being able to do the things that I want to. But it's going to take sacrifice. Sacrifice is the key. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I thought this was very important because a lot of times people just don't understand the dynamic of sacrifice and how you have to sacrifice things in life in order to be able to prove you're in a situation, and that includes your money. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with other people who need to hear this message, because this is something that's very needed. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.